Hi guys, so today we will discuss about OOPS concept in PHP. This will be useful for other programming languages as well because more or less the functionalities, the concept is same. So let's discuss about class. What is class? If I ask you what is class, so class is a collection of objects. And if I ask you what is objects, so object is an instance of a class. Let's see an example. This is an example. This is how you can create a class. This my class name is laptop. So what can a class have? The class can have a model name, the serial number, color, and few other things as well. So let's discuss on small things. So class is a here the class is laptop. Here we have started in, here we have ended. So we have declared a variable here, a variable $model, and we have assigned a value here ABCD. Okay. So there is a function also we have defined here, and we will discuss this later. So how to create an object? We will create an object using a new keyword. Okay. So object is created. So what is an object? Object is an instance of a class. What do we mean by instance of a class? Instance means using this object we can get the properties of this class. We can get the values. We can get the variables values. We can get the values of the function. So here using this object we can get the values of this variable model. So what will be it output? It will output ABCD. So let's see. So here you can see the class and object.php file. I am running this on XAMPP, and so it is outputting ABCD. If you change the value, it will output different thing. So class and object is clear here. So next let's move to the constructor. What is a constructor? Constructor is what if we use _construct, it will automatically called on creating of an object. Okay, and destruct function which is automatically called at the end of the script. So let's first concentrate on construct. Okay, _construct. So if we go by the definition, if we declare construct here and whatever we assign here, it is available on creation of the objects. Okay, we don't need to call this construct separately. Like we have a function name here, we have to call it because it is not getting initiated as soon as we create the object. So here the object is here. Here what we have taken a different class is car. Why did we have different? Why have taken the class as car? Because car has many properties. Car has a color, car has a name. Okay, so so name and color, these are the two variables we have taken, and then construct. Okay, _construct, and when we are creating, we can make it as the name as CR. Okay, and then CR is the object name, and using this object name we are calling this function get name. What is the output of this function? Output of this function is the name of the car. We have given the name here to the parameter is new brand. So what will be the output? Output will be new brand. So what is the use of construct here? The use of construct here is we as soon as we are sending this value through the parameter, it is available here. You know. So in the get name function, we don't need to send it again. Okay, because it is already been available here, because this function is available as soon as we are creating the object. This is the benefit of a construct, because it is available as soon as the values the variables and anything inside that construct function is available as soon as the class is instantiated. Okay, so what will be the output here? Output will be new brand, or we can change it here is new car. Okay, so let's see the output here. Go to construct.php. So new car is the output. So you have done with two things is done. One is class, and second is objects, and third three things are done: class, objects, and constructor. Third one is encapsulation. What do you mean by encapsulation? Encapsulation means is there are certain access specifier like public, protected, and private. The property or method can be accessed from everywhere. Okay, this is called public. Okay, and protected means the property or method can be accessed within the class and by class derived from that class. Third one is property or method can only be accessed within the class. This is the private class. So let's see an example using this access specifier. So again, I have taken the class laptop, and then we have three variables we have taking here: a name, color, and serial number. This all belongs to this laptop. So this is public. Public means we can. What is the definition here? We can, the property or method can access everywhere. Okay, so this will not throw any error, because what we are calling here outside the class. Okay, but protected and private will give error. Why protected and private will give? Because private can be used in same class and protected can be used in the child class. This is what it is said here in the definition. You see, the protected or property method can be accessed within the class and by the class derived from. So we are using outside this class, so these two will give error. So let's see the output of this encapsulation.php file. You see the number 10, line number 10 here is giving error. So you can do practice by calling it in a different class, but you must inherit it. Okay, so let's move to the fifth one, that is inheritance. This is a very important thing. What do you mean by inheritance? Inheritance means inheriting the property or functionality from one class to another class using the extend keyword. Okay, so this is called inheritance. Let's see one example of inheritance. This is inheritance. Laptop has this model, and then we are using this show message, this function, this is variable, this is function, and again I have used the construct method here. I have already taught you the use of double underscore construct method. And then here you all know guys that nowadays we are changing the hard disk using SD. So I have just given a new name here, laptop SD. Okay, SSD, the correct name is SSD. We are just using a short name, laptop SSD. This is extending laptop. Okay, so this is the child class, laptop SD is child class. So what it is inheriting. Okay, so it will have, the laptop SD will have all the variables and functions available inside it, this laptop SD. Okay, so let's create a new object that is called LP. Okay, and this is LP is the new object name, and we are passing a value XYZ and then printing it, show message. Okay, so show message, what it will print, because it is already available in the construct method unic, and this one is already available inside this one. Okay, so it will print, it will print this laptop has XYZ, it should print. Okay, so let's see inheritance. You see, laptop has XYZ. So what is this use of this inheritance? Inheritance use that we don't have to write these things again. You see, we don't have to write these things again. These all things, this variable, this function is available with this one, because this is extending this one, this main class, the parent class. Okay, and then when we are creating the instance, and just when we are printing it, it is printing the message. Okay, so the laptop SD, you see the instance is created of the child class, not the parent class. The instance, this object is created from the child class. So you understand what I mean. Okay, so let's move to the next section, and that is called interface. Okay, so here I am extending this main parent class to one time. If I need to extend it more than one time, so what will you use then you will use interface. So in that case, interface, you have to define the class using interface keyword. Say interface laptop, interface SD means this second second class name. And the third one, when there are more than two or more than two, if you are extending two classes at a time, then you need to use the keyword implements. So here the class name is newgen, and then it's use the keyword implements and then laptop and st like this. You have under this we have two functions. But make sure the name of the function is same as in the interface class. Here's the class, you see this show function, so we have to write it show as well. And here we have hard disk function, so we have hard disk function. Here we haven't defined, and we have just defined the function here, but there is no implementation. You see, there is no implementation. So whatever logic and implementation is in the child classes. Okay, you see, and then we create the implement when we create the instance and call these functions, you see, then it will print it. So let's see the output. Okay, so interface. So why we use interface? We use interface to achieve the multiple inheritance. Okay, the single inheritance is okay using extend, but when we use multiple, then we use implements. And you need to make sure that whatever the function you are defining in the interface classes, you must have the same function name in the child class, you see. So this is all about interface. And now we move to abstract class. What is abstract? So abstract class are those classes where functions are declared but not used and needs its child class to fill out the task. Okay, in interface we did the same, but interface is used for multiple inference. But abstract class, what we do, we declare the function abstract class, but not you, but we don't define any tasks there. So let's see an example of abstract. You see, abstract class laptop, and we have defined a function here. Okay, and then using the child class we extending this laptop st, and here we are defining the task. Welcome to new JSON st laptop. You see here. So what will be the output? This will be output. Okay, so let's see this. The next output is what we are doing? We are doing abstract, right? Here is the abstract one. So let's see the abstract. You see the output here. Okay, so now let's move to polymorphism. Okay, so here is the polymorphism. What polymorphism? What do you mean by polymorphism? Polymorphism means more than one form. Okay, so method overloading and method overriding. This is two I need to discuss with you. Method overloading is the example of compile time polymorphism. You see this. I will show you the example. And method overriding is the example of runtime polymorphism. Okay, so in function overloading, more than one function can have same method signature but different number of arguments in overloading. And in overriding, the function will have same method signature and number of arguments. The purpose of overriding is to change the behavior of parent class. Okay, so let's see the example first. First we will see the overloading example. So here is the function save. We can name it as calculate as well. Calculate, you can name it as per your requirement. So I have taken a name is calculate. So I will create a instant called calculate. Okay, so let's change this instant name as well to something else as per your requirement. You know, as per your requirement you can change it. So here is the overloading. Here is the magic function. This is called magic function, and the function name, if you send here area, then if it finds area, then and the argument is 1, then it will calculate the area of circle. And if it finds the 2 arguments, you see case 1 and case 2, if it finds 2 arguments, then it will calculate the area of rectangle. So what happens here? Function name is same but different arguments. So what will be the output? The output will be, one will be the area of circle and one will be the area of rectangle. Dollar name of function, there is some difference. So function name, maybe there is some let me see which area is showing the error. So it's on line number 7. So line number 7, name of function should not be there. Here we have defining function name. So let's paste it here and then refresh it and then see what happens. So you see the area of circle and the area of rectangle. So let's move to method overriding. So what is method overriding? Method overloading is an example of run compile time polymorphism. Okay, and what is the runtime polymorphism is method overriding. You see here method overriding. So let's move to method overriding. So I have defined a class here laptop and then the function, and then here I have echoed a task which says parent. Okay, and then I am extending it. Okay, and then it is printing this is child. Okay, so this one and this one same function name and arguments are same. You see arguments are same, but the task is different here. What? So this function will override this one. So what will be the output? This will be the output. You see here very simple things. We have created the instance of these classes, and then this will here you see LP is the parent show, and then it is showing the next one. ng show means the child class object. Okay, so what will be the output? The output will be second will be, so this one is, the second one is overriding the first one. So this is method overriding. In simple word, method overriding, same function name and same arguments. Okay, the second function will override the first one. In method overloading, same function name but different arguments. So this is compile time polymorphism, and this is method overriding is runtime polymorphism. Okay, thanks a lot guys for your time. If you have any question, please ask me in the comment section. I will try to reply you. Thank you, and please subscribe if possible.